Hi there traders, it's nice Friday. The weather is super awesome here in Wales. I think one of the best weathers in 3 months. It's super sunny and it's super nice. So it's Friday, let's do something easy and let's do market what I never ever try it, even the trade, and never even look it. Ooh, AUD and CAD. Never done it. So what's that? Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. So let's go all the way down, all the way back here, and let's see what is going on here. So because that's the only information what we have, let's building up here. So first up and down, up and down. First what we have, the rejection high, 100%, that's what we see. Now the trade is going, start breaking lows, W pattern, momentum zone here, and the momentum zone is pushing higher. That's our momentum zone. Here we break, this behavior pattern down, retest those rejection lows here, breaking the highs, and we see beautifully like we have this rejection high, and you see this pattern here, how this pattern is pushing down, it's rejection. Now we have these things, breaking structure, close under, retest, and going back, this momentum zone, respecting, retest, try to break higher, didn't break the lows, going higher. But now we have this, we have this minor one here. We have this minor one here. And then we have this up. We have another minor one here. But look at the prices, respecting those previous rejection highs here. And that's just, manipulation candlestick. So basically, if you have this candlestick, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take just wicks out and leave the body here, in your mind, and don't count the wicks. But of course, if you are here, let's say you want to buy here, you get stop out, but that it is what it is. Price is going higher. That's our new here we have our new rejection high. Rejection high is gonna be this one. Price is going higher. Same thing, we have the new rejection high. Now when the prices was back here, breaking down, retest this one here. Even those trades here, it's basically what, like all those trades right now, this retest you can, long back up here, this retest you can take some long, but the thing is right now only that long here we have to take profit. But right now, we don't have any information here to go higher. So basically, if you're holding those longs, it's your own idea how long you want to hold those trades. And here what we have, one thing what I see is this opportunity zone here. So if you see the price was breaking lows, this zone here, all the way what price is breaking these lows, this low, and this low here. So what was price creating here? So we have this, we have this opportunity zone here, exactly this one here, and opportunities after that we have opportunity to to price push higher. What was happening, we get rejected and going down. So let's say you want to sell here, your take profit has to be the original memory zone, what is somewhere in here, because that was the first breaking structure. We have to retest, and the price is breaking the highs, but we didn't break any lows. If you look in this low, and this low, we didn't break any lows. So let's take I'm gonna take this zone here. So right now, if your sell gonna be here, your stop loss last week high, and this is gonna be your take profits. super good trade. And that's the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. Yes. And now prices, right now what you see here is, prices trying to break higher, trying to break higher, get, rejected. And how we see this, you see how we get rejected and we close impulse candlestick bodies under the zone. Same thing here. You see we have this impulse candlestick close under the zone, impulse candlestick close under, impulse candlestick close under. Here same thing, impulse candlestick close under, and now price going above, and same thing, impulse candlestick close under. And the same thing, you have strong rejection here. But right now we have to remember, because that was our original memory, what was pushing price higher. But like we see, the price never, that was the touch what we have here, but price didn't break any lows all the way highs. So right now here we have super good trade, we break above it, because all the journey what we have here, we didn't break any lows, and the price is starting breaking the highs. This retest here, long and back here, no problem, super good trade. Let's look what is gonna happening here. Do we have any? This is the rejection. Yeah, not the best one. Now we have this rejection going higher. Things. So what we can do is put this rejection high here. We can even put this one here just for fun, the rejection low here. And let's see what's gonna happen. So definitely we see, when the price was get rejected down here, and every time when the price want to go above this zone, rejection, close under, rejection, like when I'm gonna do this one here right now, let's say this one here, you see straight away, the price is struggling, get above that zone. So the first thing what we try, huge rejection. Now we're holding two candlestick, and then we have impulse candlestick close under, same thing, rejection. And here same thing, we see the rejection. Now let's go. So now what we have the same zone here, but was the previous in the start. And that zone, the momentum is to break higher. Remember the same zone what we have, this one, the momentum zone. You identify those, you have, let's say you have almost like equal high wicks there. That's why you see those things, and especially you see in the forex market. Right now same thing, when we're breaking structure, huge impulse candlestick, same buy position. What was almost this one here, we have the first buy, how to say, opportunity, and then huge wick. Now here is kind of the same thing, we have the buy opportunity, huge wick, all the buyers get stopped out, but still opportunity here. So what is happening, price going higher, our first let's do the minor one, our first rejection high here. So let's say when the prices try to break higher, what we have, breaking higher, impulse candlestick close under. That's why trading is very patient game, because you see, like, we have to, gathering this information, what we get, this rejection, and what will happen, you get rejected here, what was happening here, rejected here. That zone was the only time when the prices try to break higher, and we get rejected. Now we have like more volume, but if you look in the rejections, we have and then we have more volume, but same time we have more rejections, bigger rejections. And now the price is breaking under, the price is holding this zone here, nice holder here, graded, respected, breaking level holder, retest, and start going lower. So here we get already pretty good sales opportunity. The first one is, depends how you following your trading journey, but you can take the sales here. stop loss above it. Same thing now, you have level holder principle after retest, a stop loss last week high, and you can catch this zone because we have this zone, or you can get, you know, take profit. You can take this zone and or even this zone. I don't know yet, but let's see what we have here. Right now we have opportunities, and now this is the opportunity zone. Those are my favorite trades what I'm taking. That's my opportunity zone, because after that we have opportunity to go back this zone, then we have opportunity to break that zone, and you know, going back all those principles, you know, things one by one, and that's the opportunity. But we get rejected heavily. So for me, I will take this sell here, stop loss last week high. What is this one? Or actually in that case, because if you're looking this week here, it's like too big, but sometimes you can, you know, equal it out, that energy inside here. So sometimes what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put candlestick body high, you know, same thing, let's say if it's the wick, but it's right now candlestick, but this week, you know, if you put the stop loss here, like I don't know, like for me that's a crazy stop loss. Most likely if this is gonna be the stop loss, I don't want to take that trade, but right now I'm gonna put stop loss here, and the take profit will be for me this zone here. This zone looks super good, and let's see, yeah, look at this one, take profit hit nicely. But there we have something more here what I'm noticing, because you see we're not gonna be here. You see how the price action is, you know, balancing between those two zones. You know, we're going, you know, under, and now we are above it. So as soon as when we are above it, we make this high here. So let's put this one here, and what we see, impulse candlestick up, and straight away impulse candlestick try to break the highs, and what was happening, impulse candlestick close under. That's mean we get heavily rejected. You know, everything here is pushing downsides. And the second try here, you know, same thing here, pushing downsides, and same thing here, pushing downsides. And now you have, you know, take profit. You know, this take profit was done, but the same thing is actually this zone here too. It's a little bit behind the noise, but it's the same principle what we have here. Let's just bring it, you know, for fun right now. I'm gonna use this wick high and this body here, this body and this wick high. I want to just bring this one here and see what's going on. And soon as, same thing, we have the opportunity, and what we see, you know, candlesticks bodies didn't close above it, and we have the rejection. And what was the second one? And here we have, you know, very strong rejection. And you know, those can be your, you know, add more positions, or just, you know, take a position. Those can be your places, because right now what you're gonna do is here, can you get, or maybe even, oh actually we have even one more here, what is even a little bit more detailed. Let's look this one, what is happening this one here. So I'm gonna take those 3 wicks and this candlestick body. Yeah, okay, this one will be a little bit better because of the stop loss. Let's say you want to take one trade here, your stop loss gonna be the last candle, this one here. Oof, that's a sharp one. And let's look at the other one. Take profit, entry, and stop loss gonna be this candlestick high here. Yeah, like, and the same thing, those gonna be the same, take profits and same take profits. This one was pretty close one, but those are the places how you see these opportunities. This one actually was a little bit noisy, this one was much cleaner. Like this one is the same 3 wicks, and we use this candlestick body, and the same thing here, we have these 3 wicks and are using this candlestick body. So that's a much more clearer principle there. Okay, let's see what's happening when we break it. So we break this rejection here. What we have, let's zoom in. We have this pattern here with breaking structure, retest, going down, retest this one, and retest, and let's see what we have here. And that's just respecting. And now disrespect and disrespect. That's mean this was previously rejection high, and now we get rejected. That's mean it's disrespecting, you know, the principle, and we get rejected here strongly. And the price is moving downside, and this one here, this wick, those wicks here are the same thing, because you see here we don't create it. Here we have the momentum zone. Remember these two equal wicks. This is the momentum zone, and the momentum is going higher. And now what is happening? Rejection. Here we have the opportunity. Oh, actually this one is something, you know. Here we have this opportunity zone, and we have, you know, let's say you want to sell here, just for example, because you know that's the complete thing. I never looked at peer, you know, I have no idea what that peer behavior is, but stop loss last week high, that's the last week what we have. So, and the take profit will be down here. That sounds pretty crazy trade here. Risk 17, and the same thing is here, but this one is here much clearer what we make after this movement when we break those lows. Can we break the lows? Yeah, kind of, but I like this one here. I just make this example because, you know, the principle is here, and if you actually look in the, you know, future, you see actually we actually respect the principle. But the same zone is here. I'm gonna show you. The same opportunity zone is here. I take those candlestick bodies and those wick size, and we see this retest in the future. Retest, stop loss last week high. Retest is gonna be your entry, and the same take profit. Oof, beautiful take profit, absolutely beautiful. And right now you can hold this trade, and this trade with one go, and using, you know, your previous lines, your previous informations, because right now we was doing, you know everything, you know, all the journey what we are done right now, you know, we start here, that was only information what we have, and we were just going higher, and you know like mostly you see I'm taking the sells. There is something what you're understanding, you know, in your trading career. If you're going years and years and you're practicing, you found, you know, what kind of trader you are, or something like that, you know, something with this, you know, in in your personal life. And I don't know, all those years I'm seeing sells much more than buys. You know, there's definitely people who are seeing buys more, and there's definitely people who are seeing sells more. It's the same thing. We have the buys and sells in the market. Same thing is the human behavior. There is people who are buyers, there is people who are sellers, and through the years looks like, you know, I'm the seller one. You know, most of my trades are sells anyway, and that's why, you know, somehow I've seen the sells. Because the other thing is, I have no adjustment when I open the trading view, like I'm gonna buy it or I'm gonna sell it. I have like no adjustment. I'm just, you know, same thing what we're doing here. I'm gathering informations. You know, if I'm gonna see some, you know, good buys, I'm gonna take it. But most likely, I don't take a loads of buys. But when I see the sells, I'm gonna take every opportunity of the sell side, because somehow there is something behind it, and I think that behind it is the market makers, because the market makers see those zones too, and they gonna squeeze it out those zones somehow. And there is some kind of information behind it. That's why I think I'm taking much more sells. So what's going on here? Same thing here. What we see, we have this minor holder here, what was holding price up, and what we have, rejection, 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 and rejection, and price is breaking and going more lower. Can we hit the rejection lows? Oh, what? Damn. Like, look at this play here. All the way, basically just straight move downsides. That thing is amazing. What? Yep, opportunity zones here. Rejections. Damn. Going down. Like, look at this price action after these rejections. These two rejections, up and down, like so clean and pure price action. Like this how the pure price action looks, basically without manipulation. Look at that. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Super beautiful. Nice. Anyway, so as soon as when we break this zone, we have, like, price is breaking higher and going here and retest here. So we have this momentum zone here, bigger one. Idea is to push higher. What was happening after that? When we have the principle, get rejected, things strongly. Breaking, retest, breaking, retest, breaking, and a few touches of retest and going lower. Same thing, the momentum zone here and this momentum zone, those two momentum zones are in the same place. And after that, when the prices try to go higher, so this is the momentum zone, what is trying to push price higher, we get heavily rejected here. Heavy, and same time we was respecting the principle of the rejection low here, what was created in our first here. And after that, price is what? That thing is just mad. What's going on in big picture here? Oof, damn. Like, imagine, like, those are the things, what I'm doing sometimes with the oil. Like, when I get those trades here, sometimes, like, I'm I'm closing like 80%, and I'm leaving opening. And, like, imagine if you close this trade, but you have like a little bit open here, a little bit open, and you're gonna hold all those things. That thing is just so mad. It's like, that thing's crazy. Like, this sell, overall sell is pretty mad. 4-hour sell, super beautiful too. And those are the pretty. Okay, let's zoom a little bit in, and then I'm gonna finish the video because it's Friday and every single one wanna a rest. So let's see, can we have some nice opportunity zones here? Like, we have this minor momentum zone here again, but the price is just breaking the lows. Here we can say this one can here, this one, the minor opportunity zone, but price is just melting after that. Same thing here, that's our minor momentum zone, but after that price is just breaking down. Here we have something. Oh, in the future we have even something more here. So let's look what this one is bringing. So I'm gonna take this body and this wick high. So the idea is to have momentum, to push it in. Idea is to push price higher after that zone. And the first time when we get here, heavily rejected. The second time, heavily rejected and close under. But now what was happening, we didn't break those lows anymore. This wick low here, like, I'm gonna show you, like, this wick low here didn't break it, this wick low here didn't break it, this week low here, didn't break it, and this week low here didn't break it. And let's bring this one here. So now we have this nice bullish engulfing candlestick here, retest of that bullish engulfing candlestick and going higher. Don't break the lows, don't break the lows, didn't break the lows. Here we have something. What is going on here? That's nighttime too, you know, it's completely nighttime. Try to go, heavily rejected, back to this place here, and now we break this place here too, and getting lower and lower. What's going on here? Still holding, still going, but let's see in the more, because you know we have these zones and these zones here. Let's bring those ones in here. So we know this was our momentum zone, and momentum zone is after that to push price higher. Let's bring this one in here. And what was happening? Rejected, heavily rejected. Try to close under, try to close under. Can we read these zones here? Ooh, look at that, almost. And this one maybe here, but it doesn't matter. Like, look at this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It still is the solid one, but price was just, you know, we didn't have any power or energy to, you know, retest that zone, because we, you know, we get heavily rejected, break it, retest it, going back here. Even this one is super good sell, because the price is back in other side, and we have the nice retest, you know, super nice retest, 4 retest, you know, 1 2 3 4 here, super nice. You know, if you take that sell, and here we have the same, you know, candlestick what we was talking about. If you take this sell, the stop loss is like huge, but the body is here. So in that case, I will take the body. Looks like that's this Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. You know, the behavior is this one. It's kind of sneaky ones there. And then we have this overall breaking structure. Oh wow! And look at how we disrespect those lows. Ooh, ooh. Damn. Yeah. And then we have here. Yeah. Now this one here. Let's take this one and this candlestick body, and that's the opportunity zone. This we have to retest. Most likely right now your take profit is gonna be all, you know, one of those here. It's gonna be your take profit, because we don't have any information under that. But same thing here. Your take entry, yours. Take profit with a stop loss here, and let's say your take profit gonna be the first one. Very nice trade, like super nice. Price is bouncing, we make this rejection high here. Price is respecting, price is respecting, price is respect. I don't know, this is kind of breaking structure, and now we break even more lower. We have to retest. Like what? Look at this one and look at this ones here. What is happening in this pair? Like crazy. Can we go higher too? Okay, now we go higher. I was thinking like we break so much lower, and we don't have, you know, like look at this one. It's just sell, and then in the end you have even. And then in the future we're going a little bit higher. Okay, here we start going, yeah, but like massive sells. Like you have so many opportunities to take some good sells there. Super good one. But okay, let's see what was happening this zone. Let's bring this zone here because it's still respected. Let's bring this one here. Let's bring this one here. What was happening, you know, rejections. Look at these rejections here, and after that, oh actually, yeah, look at that, we get rejected. Now we breaking the lows, and we have this nice retest to take this entry here. But this entry is just mad. This huge W pattern, with a nice rejection. But yep, I'm gonna finish today. Very nice, little back testing in brand new pair, Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. Overall, looks good. Like every single time when we have the sell opportunity, sales was super good. But here, we have these buy opportunities. Here was the good buy opportunity, huge weak downside. Here we have the good buy opportunity, huge weak downside. And this is kind of like the first one here. This weak case here, kind of sneaky one too. Like we have so crazy, just I don't know. Like if your entry is here, 1 candlestick, 2, 3, and then price is straight back in your entry. But overall, it still was solid. But if you're not mastering your emotions, you're definitely gonna take your trade out here. But yeah, sales are a little bit better here. Oh, let's do one. Actually, let's look some buys here. So let's see, like can we have something? Okay, the principle is break and retest. There is something, rejection high. Even like this one, actually, you have this rejection high, you have this nice retest, you take your entry, stop loss gonna be here somewhere, and then you get stop out, and after that price is going, it's, come on. And then you have this another rejection high here in the future. Okay, this is something. Okay, here is pretty good actually entry point. We have the solid candlestick, and then solid candlestick and going pretty healthy movements. Here we have kind of, we have this retest holding the lows. Now if you take the entry here, it will be good one. This is still holding, but if you take your entry here, you most likely get stopped out because this wick here going higher, rejection, going down. Like look at the sell is super beautiful here. Did that. Okay, anyway, basically if you trade in that pair, like look those buys, like be more patient of the buys, because those wicks looks like they are everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna finish today. It's Friday, everyone wanna enjoy the weekends and relax and chill, so I'm gonna finish right now here. Thank you every single one, and I'm gonna see you in Monday. Ciao.